Cari's on her way to meet John and Chris. They recently lost Suzie, his wife, and her sister. They've decided it's time to let her treasures go.
My sister Suzie was married to him.
Okay.
God help her. And she passed away about 1.5 years ago. And she was a major collector. And we just haven't known what to do with all this stuff. So I'm glad you're here.
Great.
Cari, down here is
Okay.
the back part of the basement. Good luck.
So these are her
They are her miniatures, her dioramas.
and this is the little ladies' apparel
Little ladies'
shop.
apparel, yep.
A diorama is a miniature version of an everyday scene created for display.
This would have been a little Victorian toy shop. That was her Christmas box. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so much detail in there.
Suzie was well known in the miniature world and sold her works across the country, making her dioramas very collectible.
They're really neat.
Suzie was a wonderful woman. She was artistic. She was one of those people that had a flair for things.
It's not the normal run-of-the-mill stuff. I just hope somebody can enjoy it as much as she did.
Looks like there's a stunning piece of furniture here.
This came out of a saloon. Well, they knew that my wife would love it, and they knew that I would haul it for her. So...
This enormous sideboard, or buffet, is made of solid walnut and is in near perfect condition. The size and quality of this piece means it comes with a hefty price tag.
These tables caught my eye. I wanted to see what the scoop was. These would be great. Put a little shelf in here and make a shadow box table.
Oh, that would be so appropriate.
Perfect. That'd be
You
a fun
like that,
project. How about $10 a piece?
Sold.
Perfect. All right, I think
All right.
we've got our work cut out for us here. Do you have any expectations of what you think you want to make?
The money isn't that important. It's the appreciation of Susie's things.
Okay. I can do that for you. I absolutely can.
Lovely.
I'm going to bring back my team and
Thank
get
you, Cari.
set up. It's going to be a
Great.
great sale.
Suzie's collections are so big that Cari's brought a crew of 6 to tackle the setup for the sale. With hundreds of pieces of Victorian jewelry, dolls, and furniture to sort through, they're gonna have their hands full.
It's really important for me to make sure that this sale is set up correctly, researched, and priced accordingly. I want to do the best job possible for John and Chris. Hey, Haas, I got a project for you.
Holy dolls.
This is a major doll collection. We can't leave these dolls here like this.
Okay.
They need to be displayed. They need to be researched.
Okay.
There are 1 million dolls. Look, here's another one. Oh, she's missing a limb. It might be in that bag. Oh, be careful, be careful. Don't manhandle it. That's like an elastic band that keeps all the limbs together. I'm gonna get you equipped with all the research tools you need. So just be delicate, be ginger.
I will.
John's wife, Suzie, really cared for all of her pieces. I want to make sure that they're handled with kid gloves, researched properly, priced right, and go to a great home.
This case is already all set up.
I know,
Treasures?
she collected all of this Victorian jewelry. Isn't it amazing? This is actually a chatelaine.
Popular with Victorian ladies, chatelaines were jewelry with utilitarian uses. Scissors, keys, or even smelling salts hung from the chains. Over time, they evolved into decorative pieces, making this 19th century bling a real status symbol.
Chatelaine actually means lady of the castle.
That's very cool.
The chatelaines are really unusual, so I want to get them properly appraised.
Cari and her crew are almost done setting up for the sale, but there's one more thing they need to do. Cari knows that the sideboard won't sell if it's stuck in the basement, buried in collectibles. She'll need Mo and Haas to bring it upstairs where it can be properly displayed.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
No way. No way, man. This sign alone is about 300 pounds. Moving that buffet from the basement up to the front porch was brutal.
Hey-ho!
Hopefully I can sell it today and I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Son, we're gonna sell this for $400, and then there'll be a $2,000 delivery charge.
This sale holds many unique collectibles, but Cari's focus will be on selling the buffet, the dolls, the dioramas, and the chatelaines.
My estimate for this sale is $10,000 to $15,000, and my commission is 30%.
Cari and her crew are frantically making last-minute preparations for the sale. Meanwhile, outside, a crowd has gathered, anxious to check out Susie's treasures.
I'm feeling really good about this sale. We have a big lineup. It's going to be an awesome day.
Let's go!
10 o'clock! 10 o'clock! 10 o'clock! Okay, you ready, Haas?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, folks, how are you? Good morning. We're going to take the first 15. Good morning. Good morning. There's stuff downstairs and all throughout the house. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There is so much here. It's not gonna be hard to push anything because there's a wide variety, there's great collections. I'm not gonna let people walk out empty-handed. Do you want me to put those with the rest of your pile? Because don't you have a big pile going?
Okay. In that little...
Okay, got it.
Haas successfully finished researching and pricing the dolls, and they are flying off the shelves.
I want to get this.
Oh my goodness, a little Raggedy Ann. Thank you, girls. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Cari.
You're welcome. Enjoy your dolls.
Thank you. We love our dogs.
Still a lineup, lots of people in the house, lots of people arriving. It's gonna be a great sale.
Did you need a price?
The sale is full of cool collectibles and antiques, and the crowds are still out in force. Cari is off to get an expert opinion on the Chatelaines. She knows that some could be very valuable, so this could be a chance to make John and Chris some major money.
We brought in a little sampling of Susie's for Pat to take a peek at. That way we can price the collection appropriately.
Wow, this is fantastic, you guys. All right, let's see what else you got here. This one has, it looks like a button hook, and it does.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, you got a nail file, still works.
Wow.
What's this guy?
There we go. There we go.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Look at that.
Off
And the
opera.
glass is still in them. That's incredible.
Yes, this to me,
That's
is-
very cool.
the money right here. I can tell you for certain it is sterling silver, and that adds to the value.
Okay.
Another $1 million question. How much is it worth?
Okay, if this did not have the glasses, you'd probably be looking at $300 to $400. But because the glasses are on here, you're probably looking more like $800 to $900.
Wow.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea?
No, I didn't have a clue.
I can tell you Susie would have. She knew what she was doing.
Susie has about 60 to 70 Chatelaine pieces, so it's gonna be fun for us to piece them together for the sale.
Back at the estate sale, customers keep coming, and so do the sales. And Cari is pleased to see that not one customer has walked out with empty hands.
How about 35?
Go 30.
30. Meet me in the middle.
That'll work.
Perfect.
Okay.
It is yours.
$200 for all the Lionel stuff.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Sure. I'll put them upstairs.
The
for you.
smaller collectibles are moving fast, but the big ticket items like the buffet, the Chatelaines, and the dioramas aren't selling.
It's a diorama.
Well, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I really don't have a place for it, though.
In the meantime, Cari can rely on her regulars to keep the cash coming.
Oh my goodness, isn't that cute? Oh, look it. Oh, I love the muff.
I want people to love Susie's treasures as much as she did.
You want to dance?
Hey!
You go, girl!
And I really want people to have fun at this sale.
$30 for all this.
There's 50.
She's giving me fake money! The fact is, when customers are having fun, they're more likely to spend. How about 185?
Well, that sounds good. Yeah, I think I could do 185.
Okay. It's a great sign.
Yeah, it is great. I think I've got everything together now.
You've got 45 on this, got the cool little vintage coaster, the old brownie camera, 377, 375.
It's the end of day one, and Cari's about to see if she's on target to hit her $10,000 goal.
We did $5,338 today. This proves that the smaller things can really add up, but my goal for tomorrow is to get some of the bigger items sold.
But Cari's day isn't over yet. She's heard of an old family farm that's being liquidated and wants to be first through the doors of the untouched outbuildings. Cari's hoping to salvage some fabulous finds for her store, so she brought Gretchen and Janelle to help her.
We have 3 barns, the attic of the garage, and the basement for Cari to go through, and I hope she'll find some fun things.
Okay, girls, this is your chance to impress me. I've never seen you pick, so bring your treasures back here and let's do it.
Do this! All right. Woo! Big barn! I am so amped for my first dig. It's not even funny. I'm ready to get in there.
Oh, cow. Awesome.
I don't care how dirty it is. I don't care how bad it is. If there's a dead rat, that's cool. I'm gonna find something awesome. I just don't like attics. The word attic just seems like tiny and dirty and like you gotta do this. Holy cow. Ooh, what's this? Looks like an old baby buggy. How cool is this?
This property's on the historic register, so I know there's great stuff. Why do I always pick the places with poo? Hey, Janelle!
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this down. I'll climb up there and lower it down. Can you grab? Just be really careful. Yeah. Ready?
It's an old critter catcher. Can get some jumping beavers in this one.
It's really sweet farm tractor seat. Now, how am I supposed to get this down?
These are rad.
Wow, that couch is beautiful. Gretchen! You okay, Gretchen?
Yep, don't go too fast, that little leg.
So what'd you find? That's
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
I almost died getting these stairs.
You did?
Yeah.
They're super cool. Love it.
Good job, Gretchen. Good finding.
Gretchen's got a great eye. I was thoroughly impressed. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is.
I think my coolest
These
find
are
was the
cool.
baby buggy.
I love it. Janelle did awesome for her first time picking. I was really impressed with what she found. You guys totally rocked it.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm thinking, Mary, maybe like $450 for all of our piles.
Would you go 550?
I think $550 is fair. We had a lot of fun. Thank you. It was an awesome dig. I spent $550 and got a trailer full of treasures that I'll repurpose for my store.
Back at the estate sale, Cari's client John has asked her to move as much as she can of his late wife's collections, and with these crowds, it's looking likely. But before day 2 of the sale opens, Cari's off to her warehouse to get started on her refurb project. She's got something special in mind for her clients.
I'm gonna take these 2 tables from John's basement and make them into shadow box tables. One table's gonna be for Chris and one table's gonna be for John. When you're sanding a piece like this, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want a clean, smooth surface so the primer will stick to the wood. I've cut some scrap wood to be the base of the shadow box. My next step is to cover that with some black fabric, use a staple gun, and attach it on there, and this will be the bottom of the shadow box. Now it's ready for paint. I chose silver because it's timeless and classic, and it'll really showcase Susie's items. I'm loving the way this silver is looking on this table. Paint's dried, now it's time to put these shadow box tables together. I want to make sure the base fits in snugly. I think the black looks great with the silver. So now the back of the shadow box is in place. I've collected a lot of Susie's treasures. I'm gonna lay them in place, put the glass on top, and I think John and Chris are really gonna enjoy these tables.
It's 10 a.m. on day 2, and Cari makes it back just in time.
Girls, we gotta open. Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Please feel free to look around, ask any questions. Everything must go.
Once again, customers have flocked to the sale, but some of the bigger, pricier items are proving tougher to sell.
Precious. Oh my gosh.
It's $900.
Okay. I am looking at a jewel chatelaine that is absolutely breathtaking.
What do you think? Does she want the Chatelaine?
The maximum she could offer is like $200.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't go that low.
I know.
I couldn't let a Chatelaine go for $200. Those were Susie's treasures, so I couldn't do it.
75 for now.
Cari's come up with a great way to move as much of Susie's doll collection as she can. She's put Natalie and Janelle in charge of a bag sale in the basement where they'll convince customers to buy in bulk.
$10 bag day, so whatever you can fit in that bag, it's yours for $10.
You can even take 2 bags, 3 bags.
There's lots of purses.
Ooh, I like that. I can put this in my bag.
You can.
I shall.
Once that one gets
Definitely
filled up,
not.
I've got more.
Do you need another bag?
I need another bag.
All right.
That's what I like to hear. Finding some good stuff. All right.
10 bags.
The bag sale was a phenomenal idea. People are walking out with literally 10 bags in their hands.
Out in the tent, Cari has asked Haas to restage the area to try and attract more customers.
What's going on, Haas? Is that you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a sale if you didn't break something. Clear the tent today. Sell it all. Make it up for your broken things.
I promise I will. And I'll even go inside and sell stuff from inside too.
Okay.
We'll do $50 on this and $100 on this. But you're buying that clock too. I'll do everything for $250.
Okay, great.
Okay. Let's go finish this up at Cash Chest.
Haas managed to make a big sale inside the house, so I suppose he's forgiven for breaking things.
Meanwhile, upstairs, one of Susie's miniatures seems to have finally caught someone's eye.
You admiring the dioramas?
Yes.
Aren't they neat?
This one is fabulous.
The person who lived here, she actually did all of these.
Hats, little tiny boots.
It's really sweet.
Dress stand. I love it.
All the details, fab. I'm asking $150, but I'm really flexible today in pricing. It's a last day.
I can't go nearly that high.
Well, let's make a deal. It seems like you really like it.
I do. I'd love to have it.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I would go 25.
Oh, I can't go that low. I can't go that low.
I shouldn't even have said that. I mean...
How about 40 bucks? 40 bucks and it's yours. You want to take it for 40?
I would go 40. Okay. Yes.
It's yours.
Thank you.
It's yours.
Thank you. You're welcome. So generous of you.
Well, you love it. It's got to go home with you.
I'm so happy we finally sold one of Susie's dioramas, and it went to someone who will appreciate it.
She said she wanted it to go to somebody special. So I guess I'm somebody special.
It was kind of a mystery. It was down in their basement.
It's halfway through day 2, and Cari still hasn't sold many of her higher value items.
I only sold one diorama. No interest in that sideboard today. There's still a lot of stuff. Do you want to take it home?
No, thank you on this one.
If I don't find good homes for these treasures, I won't reach my goal of $10,000.
Back inside, the sale is still filled with customers snapping up Susie's treasures.
Do you need a bag? You want to fill a bag?
It's the final few hours of the sale, and although Susie's treasures are selling,
Anybody else want a bag? You want a bag to fill?
Cari's still got the big ticket items left to move. There's been interest, but no takers on the sideboard or any more dioramas.
These are such special items. I really want to find good homes for them.
I love these.
Aren't
These
they
are
beautiful?
so great.
The owner's wife, she actually handmade each and every little piece to these.
Huge collector.
Okay, and we could do maybe 110 for both.
Ooh. I think 110 is actually an excellent deal.
You can't
It's a
find
great
them
deal.
in the stores, right?
Yep, I love them.
Okay, that's
good.
great, because it's very important
Excellent.
they go to somebody that's going to take care of them.
And I will cherish these. These are
Awesome.
great. Oh my God, this is so great to come to this estate sale and find these 2 dioramas. I'm ecstatic.
Finally, Susie's treasures are starting to sell. I'm so glad that someone appreciates the love she put into her work.
And at the 11th hour, a customer arrives who's interested in the Saloon bar buffet.
A little bit of a monster.
It is a monster. Do you have a space for it?
Not yet.
What are you thinking?
1,200.
I don't think I can go that low. You have a little more wiggle room there. How about 1,500? Sell it. End of the sale.
I can meet you halfway on it.
1,500?
No, I can meet you halfway. I'm at 12. So we're at 13.50.
Okay. I want to sell it, so I'm gonna do it. 1,350 sold.
Okay, it's a deal.
Awesome. All right, let's go bring you up.
I was so relieved the buffet sold. It really boosted my sales total. The only people who won't be happy about it are Mo and Haas. They're the ones that have to move it again.
It's the end of day 2 of the estate sale.
The Chatelaines got some attention, but I am 100% confident we will find buyers online.
My goal is to always make money, but in this case, it was even more important for me to make sure the clients were happy. Hi, guys.
Hey,
hey.
Are you ready for the total? We did $10,065.
Yeah.
Hey, no way! Cari, that's fabulous.
Are you happy? Who'd have thought,
very
huh?
happy.
John and Chris really went through a hard time losing Susie, and I made it a personal goal here to make sure that the sale went off without a hitch, and everything went to great homes.
Cari has one more thing left to do.
I felt a special connection with John and Chris when I was doing the estate sale. I wanted to give back to them a special memory of Susie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I made shadow box tables.
Oh my gosh, Cari.
This one is for John, this one's for you.
Oh.
These are all Susie's items.
I was just gonna say these are all Susie's, aren't they?
They are.